Okay, so I went to Atlanti-con 6, which is my local comic book convention, and I got over 100 books, probably around 120, 130, somewhere around that number, and I'm gonna be going through them bit by bit. So either this is gonna be cut up into several parts, or I'm gonna upload it via my laptop. Either way, buckle up. We're going to start off with newer comics, stuff that came out recently. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, #1 by Jerry Conway. #2, this is post-Secret Wars. I got Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man #1 when that came out. Liked that issue, did not like this issue, hated this issue. Also, I forgot to mention that I got Amazing Spider-Man Annual #21 from 1987. This is the one where he gets married to Mary Jane, finally. I got this for $10, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it. It's a very cool get. This is Luke Cage in Iron Fist, Sweet Christmas. Haven't read this yet, but it looks good, and I read the first issue of this series and I really liked it, so hopefully I'll enjoy that. Next is my one of my obsessions, one of my side obsessions, is the New Warriors. I have a few other issues of the New Warriors in my comic box, but these are, this is stuff I got to fill those gaps. So I got issue 1, issue 2, issue 4, issue 10, the White Queen, issue 14, Namora cover, issue 16, issue 18, Night Thrasher cover, issue 13, New Nova, Richard Rider, not Nova Boy like in the first few issues, but it's Nova proper. New costume for Namora. I don't remember that lasting very long though. 21, 22, 23, 24. Speedball gets knocked out a lot in these covers. I don't know if you've noticed that. Giant size 25. This one's got a pretty cool cover. I mean, I know it's gimmicky in 90s, but still. Number 28. Number 29. Number 30 with Namora wielding double Uzis, I guess. Number 31. Number 34. 30 Years of X-Men. Number 36. Number 42. Alright, so this bit here was pretty much my first whole day at the con, just tracking down issues of Namor. Namor number 2. I should move this to the side. Namor number 3. Namor number 5. Namor number 6. Top of the line artwork in this book. Namor number 7. Namor number 8. Namor number 9. Namor number 10. Now this is one I got doubles of. I got a few doubles by accident, or a couple doubles by accident, because I grabbed a bunch of these from a quarter bin and a 50-cent bin. So number 13, number 13, number 14, number 15, Into the Savage Land, 50 Years of Cap. 15. 16. This is a reoccurring theme in Namor comics, is Iron Fist team-ups for some reason. I guess they've got a couple unsellables. Number 21, another Iron Fist. Number 22, another Iron Fist. Number 25, Annual. This is part 3 of the Atlantis attacks or something, or maybe this is just the Submarinian wars. I don't know if that was part of Atlantis attacks or whatever. Next is Mr. Miracle. This is another run I got. At 2. Oops. Alright, number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6 is the cool cover. Number 7, Booster Gold. And Blue Beetle. Number 8. Mr. Miracle is just a lot of fun. And that's the end of that. And next I got a good portion of the question run. Yeah, this is another character I like. I got a lot of obscure characters that I really like, just because they were in abundance there, and I can't find them very often in other places. So I got the question number 1, the question number 2, the question number 3, the question number 4. I actually got 2 copies of this by accident. The question number 5. The question number 6, the question number 7, question number 8, the art in this is really good as well, the question number 9, the question number 10, the question number 11, and just to throw you off, the question number 15. I really like this cover in particular. Question. The question number 16. The question number 17. The question number 18 with Green Arrow. The question number 28, quite the jump. And question annual number 1. So yeah, that's my run of the question. Alright, next we've got the West Coast Avengers. Unfortunately, some of these have holes in them, because people used to keep comics in binders a lot. Anyway, the West Coast Avengers, number 32. Number 34. This is cool, Quicksilver. Number 35 with Doctor Doom. Number 36. Number 37. Number 40. Number 43. It's a cool Wasp costume. Number 44. Number 52. Number 77. This is Avengers Spotlight. Featuring Hawkeye, or starring Hawkeye. Number 21. 22. I believe this is the guy who actually trained Hawkeye originally. Number 27, Acts of Vengeance. Number 29, Acts of Vengeance. It's Wonder Man, number 1. This comes with a movie poster inside from the Marvel Universe of an actual movie that was released in the context of the Marvel Universe. A real poster and everything, so that's cool. I'd frame that because I love having memorabilia from Marvel, like sort of I guess artifacts as it were, that represent actual things in that universe. So I got number 1. I got another copy of number 1, so I could frame one of the posters and keep the other one intact in the book. I got Wonder Man number 2. Next run is Justice League International. Number 25, number 29, number 26, sorry, with Batman. on the cover. Number 52. Secret Origins of Justice League International. Number 33. Justice League International, number 17. So these are out of order. I forgot to organize these. Justice League Quarterly, number 1. It's a giant size, or king-sized even, book full of stories. And number 4. So I got Excalibur, number 2. Excalibur, number 3. Excalibur, number 5. Arcade appearance. Excalibur number 6. Really love Kitty Pryde a lot, and she's in this book. Oh, also, all these comics have really cool, like, pinup style backs. This is my favorite, Kitty Pryde working. Anyway, I thought that was cool. Excalibur number 6. This is an Inferno and tie-in. I'm sure many of you remember that event. Excalibur number 9. Excalibur number 10. Nightcrawler in the corner. Excalibur number 13. Oops. Excalibur number 16, sort of John Carter, Warlord of Mars reference. Nothing on the back of that, except for an ad. So yeah, they stopped doing it after all. Excalibur number 18, Excalibur number 19, Excalibur number 20, number 22, and 25 with Galactus and the Phoenix. Very cool. Very cool cover. It's wall-worthy. I believe that's Mistress Death. It's one of the Watchers, not Watu though. Number 26, the Red Queen appearance. Number 27, number 33, Captain Britain. Next I got Hawk and Dove, number 2. I bought the first one previously, and there should be a second copy of the first issue here. And what I'm probably going to sell when the Teen Titans TV show comes out, because they're featured heavily in that, I believe, and one to keep. So that's number 2. I'm going to keep that. Warlock and the Infinity Watch, number 3. That's something I've slowly been putting together as my Warlock run. Yeah, that's the other question, number 4. This is a cool set of comics I got. Power Pack, number 1. It's a very, very cool get. Power Pack number 2. Power Pack number 4. Power Pack number 10. Power Pack number 16. Power Pack number 22. Oh, another one. Power Pack number 37. This is another cool cover. Anyway, next is the Blue Beetle. It's number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Number 16. I like that cover. Number 17. Number 18. Number 19 is another cool cover. Next is the New Mutants, number 60. I actually have the first issue of that series, but it's not in very good shape. And this is a cool comic. This is Action Comics Weekly. 48 pages of stories featuring characters from the DC Universe. This is number 629. This is number 631. This is number 620. So they're not quite in order. Oh, this is another very cool get. This is the Iron Lantern, and this is part of the Amalgam series, which was back in the 90s. Marvel and DC fought a couple times, and in one such occasion, the universes got merged into one universe, and characters were merged, like Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate were merged in the Doctor Strange Fate, and stuff like that. And this is, obviously the amalgamation of Iron Man and Green Lantern. Anyway, Secret Origins, starring Green Lantern and the Sandman. It's a cool one. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, number 2. There it is. Hawk and Dove, number 1. And Hawk and Dove Annual, number 1. Quite a thick one. Marvel What The, number 6. It's another fun one. And The Elongated Man, number 1. And, I got this for free, because I'm friends with one of the comic dealers. This is one of the very first appearances of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott. And this is a few pages from that book. And his father found it stuffed in a wall, which is what they used to do with like comics and spare paper and stuff, is use them as insulators. So this is a page from one of the very, very first major DC comics ever in regards to superheroes and stuff. This is one of the first appearances of Green Lantern. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got Daredevil Man Without Fear miniseries by Frank Miller, and one other trade, horror trade. I can't remember what it's called, something in C or whatever. This is another intercut of stuff I simply forgot to mention the first time. So this is the entire Secret Invasion event. It's Secret Invasion number 1 of 8. Secret Invasion number 2 is all by Bendis. Really love this cover. Secret Invasion number 3. Secret Invasion number 4. Hawkeye in the corner. Secret Invasion number 5 is another very cool cover. Secret Invasion number 6. I like this cover also. I like all the covers, but Secret Invasion number 7 and Secret Invasion number 8. And I got Alan Moore's Writing for Comics. It's a cool book. And it was super cheap, so I picked it up. It's actually one I've been looking for a bit. It's not really worth anything, I don't think, but cool get to be certain. Anyway, bye. Oh yeah, and I got 5 comic book price guides, and this is the 6th one I already had. But that was cool. Actually, from what I understand, some of these go for quite a bit of money. Like I like a lot of these covers. I can understand how somebody would want to get in on those. Anyway, yeah, so just a little piece of comic book history in regards to those last few. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna fucking die, because I was actually working at the con all weekend as well. I was a volunteer, so I was helping, people move stuff, and I didn't do a lot of work, actually. I got off pretty easily, but going to a con's tiring in itself, so actually doing any quantity of work at the con is even more tiring. I went as Daredevil from the Netflix series, so that was cool. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of cool people, stuff like that. Anyway, yeah. See you later.